A cozy, storybook-style cat illustration fills the frame, built from bold outlines and small texture marks that read clearly even at a glance. This narration stays grounded in what's visible: the cat's pose, its scarf and pack-like accessory, and the little plants and ground lines that finish the scene. In this video, the scene centers on a wide-headed cat with two tall ears, a small forehead tuft, and short brow marks that soften the expression. Large oval eyes dominate the face, each holding small highlight circles for a glossy look. A tiny triangular nose sits above an open smile, framed by dot-like muzzle marks and a few short cheek ticks. Three whisker lines sweep outward on each side. Below the face, a thick scarf wraps around the neck in blocky segments, with two hanging ends showing patch-like sections, stripes, and fringe lines. The body stands upright on two rounded feet, with one front paw tucked close, while the other lifts in a waving gesture. On the raised paw, the pad area becomes a small flower-like mark surrounded by tiny dots. Behind the torso sits a rounded, strap-shaped form like a small pack, featuring a heart emblem on its front. A striped tail curves out to the side, and the base is grounded by grass clumps, two simple flowers, and a horizontal line with scattered dash marks. This design shows a cute, simplified cat standing upright as if greeting the viewer, with one paw lifted and the other resting near the belly. The head is intentionally oversized compared to the body, giving the character a gentle toy-like silhouette, while the face stays clean and readable. The eyes are the focal point, bold ovals with several small highlight shapes that create sparkle without needing heavy shading. Fine details are kept to essentials: a small nose, a cheerful open mouth with a tiny central shape, whisker dots, and a handful of short fur ticks on the cheeks and forehead. The scarf suggests warmth and comfort, and its blocky patterning adds rhythm through repeated rectangles, stripes, and fringe lines. For centuries, cats have been valued as companions and practical mousers, which helps explain why they appear so often in friendly, approachable artwork. The rounded pack-like accessory with a heart emblem adds a second point of interest behind the body, balancing the raised paw on the opposite side. Even the ground is purposeful, with simple grass blades, a few petals, and scattered dashes that imply texture and a place to stand. Fun fact: real cats use whiskers as sensitive feelers for spacing and navigation, so those long arcs instantly signal cat, even in a cartoon style. For pen plotting, the strongest advantage here is the clear silhouette, big connected curves for the head, ears, torso, and tail, with interior detail reserved for short, deliberate marks. The scarf's repeating blocks and the tail's banding create texture through consistent line language rather than clutter. Tiny elements do exist: the muzzle dots, small ground specks, and the paw's flower-like pad, but they're grouped and readable instead of scattered randomly. Anything not fully defined, like the exact type of pack or the specific meaning of the raised paw, remains unknown, and the scene still reads cleanly because the pose and proportions do the heavy lifting.